Well, nobody's going to be able to hear me with this audio without the 2-meter repeater. This thing is until 10 at night. I had the N-word guys back on 06. Hey, who you calling that? Who you talking to like that?
Okay. Now, let's see if I got audio here. Okay, well, in lieu of Matthew has a receive problem, what's that? I missed that. Anyway, good evening and welcome to the weekly edition of the Mount Diablo Amateur Radio Club Digital Amateur Television Net. For emergency traffic, this net may be broken at any time. This is net control call sign. My name is Name, and I'm listed, I'm not in Orinda. The purpose of this net is to demonstrate and operate the club's 1.2 gigahertz amateur TV repeater, which is located on Mount Diablo's North Peak. Television repeater users will also transmit their audio on the club's 14706 FM repeater, except tonight, because it's leap year. And the 2-meter net is running for all of Northern California tonight, so it's running long. If you were to watch the digital amateur TV repeater on your computer, please tune in to batc.org. No, that's not what you want. You want to log into W6CX Mt.org. Okay, this is still a directed net. And because I'm somewhat lame here, we'll go over to Fred, let him check in, and make this a viable net.
There I am. Good evening, Jim and the Net. I was watching Channel 4, but you have a horrendous echo on Channel 4. So I went over to Channel 1 and I got rid of the echo. But anyway. Yeah, interesting. My stupid phone won't talk to my Fitbit because they're not on the same time frame or something. What a joke. I thought all this electronic stuff was smarter than us dumb humans. But anyways, I'll wait till tomorrow and see if the phone will talk to the Fitbit. What a joke. Oh well. Anyway, I can't even sit down. There's boxes on my chair. The place is a disaster. So anyway, back to you, Jim. W6ASU at Campo.
Yeah, okay, Fred. I gotta plug in a wire here. So, thank you for checking in, and glad that you could make the Leap Day Net. And yeah, as far as moving stuff around, I did a bunch of that myself today. So, all right. Let's go over to Hayward and see Chris, W6ATV. Okay, not seeing Chris. Let's go over, see if we can get a partial check-in from N4DLA if he's watching somewhere. Nope, no Matthews. So let's go to Dave, WB6DTV.
Yeah, I'm watching on the stream, so who's what I'm going to show, whether you're hearing me. Transmit. Betting. On the stream. So I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I'm watching on the stream, so what I'm going to show, whether you're there we go. Happy leap year day, rock and roll, N4D.
Okay, Matthew. Thank you for checking in there. Let's see. Where were we? Let's go over to John. John, W6DTV in Livermore. All right. How about Stan, NJ6E in Sonoma? Okay, let's go over to John, ND6H in Concord.
There I is. Alrighty, well, thanks for stepping in, Jim. You're over here where it seems colder outside than 51 degrees it says it is. Did do a little flying yesterday. It was a really nice day yesterday. I just had too much stuff to do, so I couldn't do a lot of flying. Got 3 flights in. Didn't break anything. Happy about that. And so still working on getting the radio stuff put in the Tahoe. Getting a little closer, I think. I was trying to use that LDG run the control cable. Really would prefer not to have control cable, but it doesn't look like that's going to work for what I'm trying to do. And so anyways, that's progressing. And FT8-wise, been some European stations coming through. I haven't done a lot because I spent a lot of time today responding to the stack of QSL cards I got last week, so I can get those off my desk. And no real changes in the show car stuff. Still working on the 49. Wound up having to get a fuel tank sensor to work with the new gas gauge, so that's the latest thing. And let's see, just over 2/10 of an inch of rain here so far. The weather underground folks say we're supposed to get 1.5 inches over the next 4 days, whereas the local news on the TV says could be up to 3.5 inches. So first thing materialized is we had a 30-minute downpour at about 5 o'clock this evening, and ever since then it's been either light mist or nothing at all. So that's the fun weather report from here in wonderful Concord. Jim, thanks for doing that. John, Concord, Indy 6H.
Okay, John. Why is my audio so goofy? Boy, I'm not sure what that was. So, let's go over to the east side of Pittsburgh. W6MEW, Mike.
Excuse me if I sound funny. My lips are frozen. I've been eating some ice cream. Nothing much new here. Only thing new this week is I put up a ADSB receiver and antenna, and I'm now tracking airplanes that fly within 100 miles of the house here, and that's kind of fun to watch. Now I need to get an airband antenna up so I can hear them talking also. Anywho, hopefully everybody checked into Lauren's Net tonight for leap year. Won't have a chance again until 2053, so I think it's still going on over on CX. That's about it from the Eastburg. We'll send it back over to K6SOE, Jim, in the Westburg, or the Centralburg. Thanks for doing the net, Jim. W6MEW.
All right, thanks for checking in, Mike. Yeah, I think I'm officially on the west side of town. So, but it's a wonderful place to be. Let's go over to Walnut Creek and see Owen, KK6Q. All right, I'm still Jim, K6SOE, and the only news that I have is that yesterday I went up on South Peak and we replaced the receive antenna, and now I've got handheld coverage in the front room of the house that I never had before. So it's more better. So let's go over to Jerry, KB6T in San Leandro. Okay, no Jerry tonight. How about K6VT, Cal? All right. That's the list as I have it. Are there any missed or late video check-ins for the net?
KK6, check in, sitting out here. Good evening, Jim, and the rest of the crowd there. Is this going to work? Maybe. And we're back to full duplex here. We've got the antennas back on the stick, and guy wires connected again, and cables running back down to the shack again, and even the rotator rotates. So see a little drop out there, but I don't know whether that's incoming or outgoing. But yeah, something strange happening out there. There's a little bit of wind going on at the moment, I guess. Anyhow, yeah, so probably next job is to clean up the shack a little bit now, catch up with all the projects that I've messed up. KK6, JPN in Sutter Creek, saying good night to you.
Okay, Kevin. Sorry I missed you there. The list I have is incomplete, so... Are there any other missed or late video check-ins? Alright, let's see. Go back to my check-ins here. I can't say that. There are two other informal nets on this DATV repeater. One's at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings for the bathrobe net. And the tech net is at 6 o'clock on Tuesday. Thank you for making yourselves and your equipment available for this net. This net will now transition over to the whereby scenario. And if I push enough buttons here, I cannot make any big noises. Okay. myself here. Maybe I can. Anyway, let's go over to eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Manuel, are you there? N2MJF will get you big here and turn it over to you.
Yep, same old mess. That's just every day. That's crazy. I give it back to you, Jim.
All
All right,
we have a video issue here.
Let me.
Yeah, that's weird. Like it's like a double exposure.
Yep. Just a minute, we'll get you all squared away
here.
All right.
Where are you? You're on
Ghost mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
we want channel 3.
All
Alright, that should be the whole of this. Let's get back to here. Where'd the other screen go? Uh-oh. I'm in big trouble.
Live on Webby.
There you are.
There you go, see?
Yeah.
There you can see me. Yeah, it's gonna be a foggy one here Saturday. It's freezing today. Had nice 70-degree temperature yesterday, and it went all the way, dropped all the way down to the 40s again. But that's February in New York City. The last day of February, so March is coming in. Other than that, see you, Jim.
All right. Sounds good. Let's see who else we can zoom in here from far away. Let's go over to John, F7PA in Mooresville.
Does this mean I have to put my microphone down and wake up? Oh. Whoops. What happened there? What happened?
You still there?
I'm here? I did something. Oh, I see what I did. I'm still here. I been reading the manual for my truck, and I threw it up on the table and it hit the keyboard. And I was gone. So it's 37 degrees here in North Carolina, and we had the biggest rainstorm I've ever seen here yesterday. Just as I was going to go outside and lay down and look under the truck, it started raining. Oh, there is a big storm coming at me. Well, that's not very nice. I'll show it to you in a minute. I wish I'd get faster at this operation. And there's the big storm coming right at me. California, it's, well, you got one heading for Nevada in a heck of a hurry there. So that's all I can see on the weather map. I'll let go of it.
Put you back up full screen there, John.
There it is. I had the mouse in the wrong screen. So, anyway, I got this truck home, and I'm babysitting the grand dog. Well, the grand dog saw the truck and started making a heck of a ruckus. So I went over and opened the front door, and I'd left the door open on the truck, so the dog jumped up in the truck, would not come out. So I guess it's the dog's truck, and I just get to drive him. What
Well,
do
you gotta
got?
take him somewhere.
Yeah, well, we did. We went to get a load of gas, and then he seemed to get all frustrated when I went by the Chick-fil-A, so I went around the block and went in there, and I had to share with him. So I don't know if you have that trouble with kitty cats, but some dogs are overpowering when it comes to pickup trucks. So that's all the news from North Carolina. This is John, AF7PA. Glad to see you all tonight. Back to Ned.
All right, John. Thank you very much there. Let's see, who's next here on the screen? The next farthest away is Joel, KD6W in Tucson, Arizona.
Hey, Jim, this is Joel, KD6W in Tucson. Hi, everybody. It's good to see everybody. And quite frankly, we're zeroing in on things that are happening through the streamer. I was watching the YouTube feed. So Roland was publishing tonight, so we could see, what the effect was, both from our kit and from his station. So basically, gives you a chance to validate what you're seeing on Whereby and what he's seen on his side of the fence, so to speak. So nothing really news worthy since the last time we talked on Tuesday, but out digging holes in my yard kind of thing. So got a friend of a neighbor that's coming over. He brought his tractor. It's sitting over here in the driveway. So we're going to start digging up the front yard. I got a bunch of vegetation that I'm going to knock out. Quite frankly, it's a couple of cholla plants I don't care for. So those are the ones that they stick a barb. So it's a cholla plant is a very nasty little hanger on. It's like a Klingon kind of thing. So it's got a particular barb end on their spine, the little stickers that they, the prickly things that stick out. And so they're nasty. I mean, it sticks right even into leather on my leather boots kind of thing. So they're pretty tough little plants. But so we're going to knock out a couple of those things. So yay, we're going to tear down some of those plants. But there's some other paddle cactus that have seen better days, and the rats are dominating, certain plants, and I don't want those around anymore. So basically they're going to go away, and we're taking out some other little small plants and stuff along the way. But basically we're looking at a 400-foot run from the meter to the house. So it's quite, and the term is Chalike. It's a particular kind of rock that we have here. And so you'll have like a small little layer of topsoil, and then you'll have this layer of rock that's anywhere from 2 feet to 4 feet deep. And then below that is actual sandy brown dirt, which is all the stuff that filters down through the Chalike rock layers, kind of like a coffee filter, if you will. But so we don't have to go down. We only have to go, because so water is that you have to only go down like 24 inches down here in Arizona. So anywhere else, and you have to go a little bit deeper. But, so of course, as you go north, you have to deal with the frost, permafrost issues that you get during the wintertime. But so down here, we don't have to go that deep. But so basically it's digging a trench 2 feet deep through rock is not fun. They have to, so we're ordering an excavator that has what's called tiger teeth, that are the tips that go onto the bucket to be able to help manage all the rock layer stuff that we have to go through. So we're getting that lined up. But this Saturday, we're going to take a little break from all the digging in the yard kind of thing. It's microwave activity day here in Arizona. And so it's basically time to get up and get on the air and go to the mountaintops and start working some stations. So we're hoping to work a bunch of people all over the place, but I don't know if the San Diego guys are going to make it. They're going to be hit with some weather apparently. And then Northern California guys, they're not going to activate for another couple of weeks. So we'll try and see if we can hear anything from those guys when that day happens. In the meantime, we're getting ready for our trip to California. So Kathy and I, we're going to pack our bags and start heading out west and go see some friends and stop by. And we got a conference meeting to go to. Oh, got it. Wow. Moth. Anyway, they're attracted to lights. Other than that, it's been great weather here as always. Today got up to 67 degrees, currently 57, and it's just fantastic weather for digging holes in your yard. What can I say? That's all from me. This is Joel, KD6W, down here in Tucson. Take it away, Jim.
All right, Joel, thanks for checking in. Let's go over to right up the street to Glendale and check in with Lee, K0CCU. There you go.
I hear some noise in the background. There must be Rod. I can hear whoop, 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 whoop. Like sound like Charlie Brown talk, or the adults talking to Charlie Brown. Anyway, well, it's now 64 degrees here in Glendale. It got up into the probably 67 or so, like Joel had there, and so it's been a nice day, and we got some things done around here. It didn't work too hard. I had 2 doctor's appointments. That's working hard. Anyway, of course, you got to pay your fees and all that kind of stuff. So got that done. Went to the dermatologist, and you can't see it here, but he uses that dry nitrogen, liquid nitrogen, I guess they call it. And he hits all of those spots that could be precancerous type of thing, from the sun. And so I've got all of this, on the ears and all that kind of junk, and so, but I go to him about every 3 months, because if I do it 6 months, like they recommend, I come out of there looking like a red potato, it was with too many to do. So, all that kind of good stuff. So too much information for y'all. It's good. I did get my hotspot working again, and went through, and I've been going through these, and I've managed to, they come up working, and then I power them down and they don't come back up working again. So got some really intermittent dumb stuff around here, whatever that is. But I do have it working, and I do have TGIF on there because Roland gave me the thumbs up that I was able to come up on his radio there. Let's see here. Yep, there it is again. So got it working, except that's not my frequency. That's your frequency, because it's right in the middle of the video portion of our ATV stuff. But that's Southern California. And so I'm back up at 441.2025. Anyway, not 00, but 025. I don't have a whole lot going on here, but I managed to get some of this stuff working. And I had a little, Pi Zero here, and it was working really nice, and the little screen was working nice. And then my Pi 3B, a spare one I had around here, it was working, but now I don't like to want to work. But the modem on top is working. But that doesn't help you when anyway, so much for that. And I need hotspots here because there's too many repeaters around that have DMR on them that I don't know how to use them. So I use the hotspot. And so anyway, back to you, Jim, and you're doing a nice job. Where'd you go? Doing a nice job running the net there. I looked and I thought, that guy doesn't have any mouse ears on, and it didn't sound like Matthew. So, and I got, by golly, it was Jim. So back to you, Jim. K6SON, the Berg. K0CCU, Glendale, Arizona.
All right, Lee, thank you for checking in. And let's see, who's next on the roulette table here? I think I see Gary. Now,
I think that's Rod with his hand up.
let's go over to Gary, W6KVC.
Okay, Jim. Not going to last too long. I've been on a tractor all day. A buddy of mine got free dirt. They got 24 dump loads. Each one was a 10-yard big dump truck. And so each mound is probably 12 feet in diameter and about 7 feet tall out there. And he's got a little Kubota at 500 pounds per scoop. So spend all day scooping, one of those truckloads and moving it to where he wants it, because he had to work today and I had nothing to do. So I've been sitting on a tractor for the last 8 hours. I used to do that for the Forest Service. So it's relaxing and all that, but I'm pooped. I'm tired. So anyway, not a whole lot going on. Yeah, I had to see the doctor here about 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, and had to take some antibiotics for an infection. So hopefully that's done and over with. Wait, but I've got some stuff there. I'm waiting to make an appointment with a dermatologist because I've got a growth on my right arm that I want removed. So anyway, that's about it. So back to you, Jim. And Rod was waving at you down there. So he's on there with that big screen in the middle there. So you might want to go to him. W6KVC.
All right. Thank you, Gary. Let's see what we got here. Where is that Rod? Okay. Is he here? He was here. Yeah, we can.
I was there. He was waving.
Go full screen on you there.
Yeah.
Rod, WB9KMO. Where are you, Rod?
I died.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm back.
There he is.
Okay, there we go. You can't see this, but I have a couple new toys here, and they aren't working right. I have a selfie stick, and my camera won't rotate, so I have to turn the whole thing around, and I've got the selfie stick backwards. And I also have a new phone, an S24 with FirstNet on it. So I'm using FirstNet right now for the first time here on the net. And it's relatively low bandwidth and not working as well as I'd like. But it is working. So let's see. I'll be doing the Microwave Activity Day this weekend. I've got a mesh workshop in the afternoon on the same day. And doing a lot of things around the house. Seems like something new breaks every day. So you really have to be on top of things to keep up with them. And my lighting is poor because the selfie stick is backwards. The light points the wrong direction. About that. So anyway, it does give me a really good shot of my big screen, but I can't get my face on that way. So I'll keep working on this, and it's supposed to be an improvement. I don't know if it is or not. That's all I've got for now. I'll hang around for the round table, and we'll send it back to you. Good to have a great crowd here tonight. Take it away, Jim. This is Rod, WB9KMO, East Mesa, Thunder Mountain.
All right, Rod, thanks for checking in here. Let's see. Let's play roulette here. Let's go over to Roland in, I guess he changed addresses. He's in Alcaloma now. Take it away, Roland.
All right. Well, hello everyone on the net. This is Roland, KC6JPG. And let's see what's going on. I know, but you're probably going to hear double audio. Nope, you're not going to hear double audio. Okay, cool. Anyway, got a note from Steve, W6CX in Ventura. He went up to Oak Mountain, and basically it did rain a little bit here in Southern California, and it let up, and it actually broke up to partly cloudy skies. And so Steve got a chance to go up to Oak Mountain and try to figure out what happened to the 3380 transmitter up at Oak Mountain. Well, found out there was no AC power going into the controller. All the lights were out, no transmit, no nothing. And so he unplugged it and plugged it back into another outlet source, and still no avail. And so he brought an extra AC cord with him. So he swapped AC cords, and guess what? The unit fired up. When you do troubleshooting and you're swapping cords and everything fires up, you kind of wonder, and like, okay, what happened? And so Steve is just left it on with a new replacement AC cord, and he checked the other AC cord out, and there was complete continuity. And so he's kind of like, I don't know. So we'll let it run, and if it dies again, he'll go back up there and he'll bring the unit on the bench and he'll troubleshoot it. But right now the 3380 is back up and running again, which is great. Let's see what's going on. Look, wow, we got big activity coming up for this week. Well, you get, like I said, you got your mesh workshop coming up, the microwave activity this weekend, and of course SBMS is going to be a week from today. And so we'll be back with the guys talking about microwave, and we'll be on Zoom. And of course we will poke in, right, Gare? We're going to poke in with you guys while we're at the SBMS meeting. So we're always having a lot of fun with that. Oh, good. And we'll be on ATN. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So thanks to Gary and thanks to Mike. The quick set rotation pan tilt unit for the dish is now back up in operation again. And one of these days, we're going to stick a IC905 RF unit, and we're going to plug it right into that 2.4 dish and see how it performs. I'm curious. That'll be a fun project. Anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch over and to on the net and onto ATN repeaters and see if there's anyone watching and see if anyone wants to check in with us. So anyone on the ATN side that'd like to check in with the W6CX Mount Diablo Television's net, please come in at this time to check in. KC6JPG. Well, what can I say? We leave them riveted. Well, we're going to definitely promote this a lot with the Arizona net, as well as the Tasmania net, as well as your net, my friend Jim. And definitely get a lot of fun coming up, because it's all about getting people involved and getting people together. And as a matter of fact, our Facebook, first Facebook stream last Tuesday night was a big hit. We had 22 people subscribed to the ATV channel. So now we're at 794 subscribers. So we're almost 6 more until we get to the big 800. So hoping to be at 1,000 by June. We'll see if we can do it. Jim, back to you, my friend. Oh, and by the way, if anyone wants to watch Newsline, I do have it ready and queued up in case that you guys want to see Newsline. This is Roland, KC6JPG. Back to you, Jim. Thank you.
Mike, W6MEW, what's new in that end of town? Nope, you're muted. Uh-oh. No, nope. Mike, you're muted wherever you are.
You got no audio anyway.
Yeah, we'll try this. How's that?
That's
That
better.
works.
Okay. First off, Roland and Lee, what's the talk group number?
On which
Yeah, 3196. Okay. 224. And what's the moniker of that one? ATN TGIF? Okay. All right. And also, what's the name of your Facebook group? Oh, okay. That figures, huh? Oh, yes. Yeah, I'll look that up and join up with you guys. Not much going on here, actually. I don't know if you were listening to the whole ATV net, but I just put up a Pi 4 and a ADSB receiver and an antenna outside, and I'm looking at airplanes in a 100-mile radius. So that's kind of cool, actually. Since I was a pilot, and that was my ultimate goal, was to fly airplanes. Hey, the best next thing is to sit here at my fake airplane and watch them fly over. So that's a cool thing. Now all I need is an aircraft band receiver, and I can listen to them too. That would be even better. So that's about it from here for this week. I'll send it back to you, Jim. W6MEW in the East Berg, back to K6SOE.
All right. Thank you, Mike, for logging in there. Let's see, have we hit every corner of the earth tonight? I think we have. Let's close this for a second and see if there's anybody else on this RF side that wants to contribute. So we'll send it back to the repeater. K6SOE. Of tonight's net, and anybody that wants to join the round table, we're still at whereby.com/ATN and the number 1. So we'll see everybody on RF next week, or Sunday, or Tuesday, or almost every day of the week's a good day for ATV. We'll say 7-3 and catch everybody subsequently. K6SOE, stuck in the bird.
Oh, very good, Jim. Thank you very, very much for chiming in and doing the net tonight. An awesome job. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for chiming in. This is Roland, KC6JPG, saying without you, there would not be a net. Please join us always. And, of course, you can always watch replays of our nets right here on YouTube, youtube.com/A Amateur Television Network. You can also check us out on Facebook. You got it. We're live on Facebook now, facebook.com/Amateur Television Network. And, of course, always, if you don't have RF equipment, you can always join us on our Whereby channel, whereby.com/ATN1. And, of course, DMR Radio You know it. You got it. We're always on DMR 3196 on the Brandmeister Network, 224 on TGIF. And for more information about the Amateur Television Network and amateur television in general, just go to our website, www.atn-tv.com. I'm Roland, KC6JPG, saying thank you very much for watching, and you take care. The repeaters are now returned for their normal use. Take care. 73. Have a great evening. KC6JPG.